get you up to speed on the latest in sports. I'm Denise Tan. New rules will be implemented for the upcoming PVL All-Filipino Conference. In a press conference earlier today, newly appointed PVL Competition Director Sherwin Malonzo laid down some tweaks to shorten the length of the games. According to Malonzo, there will only be one technical timeout per set, which will happen after the first team scores its 13th point. Only one coach timeout per set will be allowed. At the same time, there will be 2 video challenges per set. Coaches will also have access to their teams during challenges. Several revisions were also made for the change of courts during sets. The new PVL conference will see an addition of 2 teams, the Galleries Towers High Risers and NX-led Chameleons. With 12 teams now competing in the PVL, the league is expecting an even greater level of competition.
One thing for sure, it's gonna be more exciting because of the 2 new teams. So, mas maraming laro. Tingin ko kasi ngayon mas nagle-level off ang teams, no? With their constant training and yun nga, in preparation nila, everybody wants to beat everybody, everybody wants to win.
After Gilas' overwhelming stint at the 19th Asian Games, will Coach Tim Cone and team manager Alfrancis Chua stay put? Well, they're not sure yet. According to Chua, Cone remains undecided on his future with the national squad now that his focus is on Barangay Ginebra in the PBA. Even Chua himself is not certain about his fate, saying this is up to the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas. Chua said the SBP should start planning as soon as possible with Gilas up for 2 important events. This includes the opening window of the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers in February and the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament in July.
Actually, pinilit lang namin mag-coach ngayon dito, di ba? Kung magko-coach ng national team. Again, depende sa schedule eh. The guy, you have to understand, the guy cannot coach this and then coach in the PBA. Saan mo isisingit yung ensayo? That's the main point eh.
We're taking a timeout. The game on One News Now will return after a quick break. Stay tuned. still watching the game on One News Now, I'm Denise Tan. Thanks for joining us. A rejuvenated Bianca Pagdanganan soared to a year high of 160th in the women's world golf rankings. That's after turning in third and second place finishes in the last 2 weeks. From number 314 in late September, Pagdanganan made a big 81-spot leap to 233 with a joint third placing in the NW Arkansas Championship on October 1st. The 25-year-old Pinay golfer followed a career-best equaling feat with a new all-time high of shared runner-up. This was during Sunday's Ascendant LPGA benefiting Volunteers of America in Texas. Overall, Pagdanganan enjoyed a climb of 154 spots, giving her a big boost going into her next competitions. Meanwhile, it's game day once again for the UAAP men's basketball tournament. Kicking things off is a match between the undefeated UP Fighting Maroons and slumping FEU Tamaraws. The Fighting Maroons remain undefeated after escaping the Tamaraws 80-76. It took an overtime for the two teams to be separated, but in the end, it was UP that prevailed in the clutch. John Felicilda led the way for the Fighting Maroons with 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Reigning MVP Malik Diouf added 11 points and 20 rebounds. For the second match, defending champs Ateneo Blue Eagles will look to get on track as they face the dangerous UE Red Warriors. Ateneo is struggling early into the season as it sees its worst start in recent league history. UE, meanwhile, is off a great start as the new recruits show the way for the squad. Match is ongoing as we speak. For the third game, it will be the UST Growling Tigers taking on the NU Bulldogs. Both UST and NU are coming off tough losses last Saturday. The Bulldogs will look to bounce back and claim their third win, while the Growling Tigers are eyeing their first win in season 86. And the De La Salle Green Archers and the Adamson Soaring Falcons lock horns at 5 p.m. This is a rematch of last season's rubber match that determined the Final Four. The Green Archers have so far lived up to their billing as the veteran team behind the efforts of duo guards Kevin Cambiao and Evan Nelly. However, the Soaring Falcons will rely once more in Vince Magbuhos, who delivered the game winner against the Blue Eagles. Overseas, kayak cross is bringing locals some excitement. This event is making its Olympic debut in next year's Paris Games. Let's watch this.
Aujourd'hui, une épreuve de kayak, ça commence par un saut de rampe à 4. La rampe ici, elle fait quasiment 5 mètres, ça accélère très fort. À la réception, il y a vraiment une effervescence de bateaux qui accélèrent, de coups de pagaie à placer. Il faut stratégiquement se placer pour prendre la trajectoire et être devant le concurrent. Aujourd'hui, on n'est pas sur une course contre la montre, on n'est pas à regarder le temps à l'arrivée. On est dans l'idée d'arriver en bas dans les 2 premiers pour se sélectionner pour le tour suivant.
Get your fill of the latest in sports at onesports.ph. Meantime, the news day continues later at 4:30 p.m. I'll see you then. I'm Denise Tan. We are One News.